You are learning how to master money, not be a slave to it. And in the beginning, any small victory is what you feel like you need to keep pressing forward. And some of you, unfortunately, want to do that prematurely with trades. I just need that little affirmation, that little nudge. This is going to work for me. I know he said don't push a button. I know he said don't trade, but I have to. Michael, if you could just feel what it feels like to be inside this skin of mine. I got to wake up every day and do this dumb shit and make no money. I'm in a country that doesn't make any fucking money, and I'm in an impoverished nation. I didn't have a father. I didn't have a mother. You know, I can't get a job with my college degree. I dropped out of college. I couldn't afford it. My mom and dad don't do this for me. Look, listen. All that stuff may be true. I had everything stacked against me. Everything. I had no pedigree that had money before me. I had no advantages where people could help me get into certain things, fall into certain, perfect scenarios for jobs. I didn't have any of those advantages. I didn't have this, where somebody's whipping my ass into shape when I'm doing stupid shit. Get me back on the rails. Keep me focused. Let me tell you something. My feelings would not have been fucking hurt because this is exactly how my grandfather talked to me. And I miss it. I wish I could hear that Navy man whip my ass and get your head in the fucking game. Focus on this. What are you looking at that shit for? This is what you're supposed to be focusing on right now. Yes, sir. I didn't have that when he passed away. He didn't see me do this. You have someone in me that proves that we can do this consistently. I'm teaching you how to do it. I'm giving you a mindset, a way of thinking about it, how to conquer your demons, wrestle with them, pin them, beat their fucking ass. But you have to show up and do everything I tell you to do. And everything I tell you not to do, you need to keep it away. This is one of the hardest things that you as a human being will ever endeavor to do. Because it's so easy to psych yourself out. I'm convinced that 80% of people that fail, they talk themselves into failure. Either subconsciously or blatantly. Think about what you've done to yourself as a trader. If you've traded with live funds and you've blown that account or accounts, you can go right back to the moment where you knew at that moment, right before you did it, when you still had money in the account, the day that you did like 25, 30 trades, over leveraging, trying to fix something, trying to just do whatever. At some point, it became like you just wanted to end it all because it was too painful. Just click until I don't have any more money left. I don't have the discipline to do it right. I've already convinced myself that I'm never going to do this. So let's just blow the account and be done with it. So subconsciously what? Your mind tells your hand there's something to do. Push the button. But the chart's saying nothing about doing anything at all. You're never going to see a book written like that. But that's the stuff that goes on for real. If you put the work into learning this, you do deserve it. Because there's no industry like this. It's so easy, you can fail immediately. It's so hard, but yet you can win overnight. There's nothing like this business. So if you have put the time in, or are willing to put the time in, you're a new student, you're a new trader, you are a new hotshot on the block. Your system rocks. Stick around, kid. Even if you're profitable, and something will happen. Either you'll go into a tailspin because you'll believe this internal dialogue that this can't go on forever and I don't deserve it. This can't be real. I should be out there swinging a hammer. I should be out there digging in the pits as a plumber. I should be out there doing things, getting dirty. I shouldn't deserve to live a lifestyle like this. Only you can change that thought process, and you need to do it today.
Yo, 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 good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Say what's up in the chat. Like the stream. Hello, 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 everybody. What's up, Pear? What's up, Fadi? Soné, good morning. Shahir, Malik, Big Head Reef, Track, Taking In, Alex, Jorno, THV Trades, Kookie, Oro, Nazlover. Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? How we feeling, chat? What's up, Muhammad, Ruben, Julian, McCallie? What's up, guys? Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We got market open here in less than 30 seconds. So let's just go ahead and dive in, shall we? So, again, another... Whoa. Red folder news, 8:30, actually. I was about to say another no news day for some reason, but I'm caught off guard here a little bit. We do have to change, or I have to change my contract rollover here quick. Give me 1 second, boys. So looking at the volume and open interest, I'm going to go ahead and roll my contract over to December. You can see that the volume is pretty much identical at this point. So it probably wouldn't be a problem at all if you were to trade on the September contract, but I'm just going to go ahead and roll over now. I already rolled over on my Ninja Trader over here, so might as well do the same on TradingView. If I can. Did I do the wrong one? December 20. Oh, I think I did 26. There used to be a button to add this to your watch list right from right-clicking the chart. I think they took it off. I think they took it off, boys. What kind of scam is this? Really? Unreal. We used to be a decent country. All right, so I'm rolling over right now, boys. Market just opened up. One thing that I will say here is on the hourly, we do have price finally kind of starting to shift a little bit in terms of we are respecting bearish PD rays. So here on the hourly, we see price respecting this hourly fair value gap, this hourly SIBI. For the moment, we have still this big imbalance left from yesterday that we haven't traded back into. So definitely would be potentially open to a trade back down into this range here for this morning. We'll see what we get. We are also hitting a 4-hour fair value gap here, bullish fair value gap. So we got 30 minutes until the close of this hour and 4-hour. And we'll see what we have in store, boys and girls. Give me one moment while I... Give me one moment while I change this. Gotta change the ES contract as well, boys. All right. Should be good to go. Should be good to go, boys and girls. Looking good, looking good. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Let me check the poll in the chat. We got 49% bullish as expected. Go figure, go figure. What's up, Bruno? Mad Buyer. Malik Techies. What's up, Tyson? Says today is going to chop. You think so? We'll see. Right now, making this push for lower off that hourly gap, and I guess just to have it marked out. You know, just to kind of point out why I'm looking at this gap specifically down here is because this would be the discount of the range from yesterday's move to the upside. So this would be kind of where I'm looking to target for this downside move. Discounted hourly gap. Making this push for lower at the moment, though. Making the push, making the push. We got Asia lows. I'll mark those out. Asia lows 526 3/4. And we are trading below the London lows currently. Trading below the London lows at the moment. Just to show you guys kind of how these sessions played out as well. This is kind of, to me, how this profile is setting up for the day. Just at first glance here. This will load. Anyway, we got Asia. it's not loading chat. I don't know. We got Asia accumulation, London manipulation. London is what created this move higher. And now we got this potential New York distribution. Why is this not working now? Let me save and then hit the old refresh button. There we go. See, sometimes you just got to take it out and blow on it, chat. Tale as old as time. What is this from now? Five-minute gap being left here. We don't got to close for 3 minutes yet on this 5 minute. 1 minute. This is first presented, I believe. The fair value gap right here. I just see this first presented gap make the push. Potentially. Why does continuous chart have massive opening day? Wait, massive opening today? And NQES does. I don't know. It could be a couple of reasons. You could not have the back adjustment on potentially. I don't know. I don't really look at the continuous chart for trading. I'm only looking at the continuous chart if I'm like looking at really higher time frames and looking to back test or look through a lot of old data. Otherwise, I'm just using the front month. Yeah, we're seeing the selling come in here. First presented fair value gap right now is holding. Traded up into it, already traded to another new low. Let's see if we can continue this push. I do like lower here. With everything considered. If not though, and we get this push to like Asia low and like I said, discounted this range, I would probably then look to just get on side with longs again. To be honest. Otherwise, looking like we may get the move lower. Percent of deviation range, is it always Asian range? No, not necessarily. I just use Asian range just kind of as a gauge overall intraday. All my indicators are like not loading for whatever on. Oh, here we go. I just use it as kind of like a gauge intraday, but no, I mean, if you have a clear manipulation leg and you want to project that out, especially like at all-time high price levels where we're putting in price discovery, right? And there's not really highs to target, then, you know, using projections can kind of give you something to actually use for like a clearer level. But then you're using like a manipulation leg to do that, right? And project that out. Like for example, I guess this was yesterday's manipulation. And projecting this out, we hit just under the -3 standard deviations, but just in yesterday's price action, we traded to 1.5, almost 2 before the end of the day. So if London is our manipulation today, right? If that's the profile we're gonna get, then high to low, 2 to 2.5 lines up with the hourly gap and discount. What's up, Diego? Struggling with bias, any advice? Yeah, I mean, I don't really think too hard about it. All I'm really ever looking for is what's being respected and what's disrespecting on like the higher time frames, being like the 1 hour, 4 hour. So like, for example, like whenever I start the stream, I'm always looking at the 1 or the 4 hour chart to show you guys what we're looking at. And all I'm seeing right now is obviously where we're at first in price and what is currently showing respect. Right now, the hourly bearish fair value gap is showing respect. Is there logic in price selling off? Yes, because we have to rebalance before going higher. So I'm not like YOLOing into longs right now. Obviously, this 4 hour gap in the next 20 minutes could end up holding and we wick all the way back up into here. And then this starts to look a little bit more high resistance. So I'm just waiting right now. I'm not jumping in anything at the moment. But that's all I'm really ever doing when I'm looking for my bias. Because I don't need to necessarily, I could technically be wrong on how the daily candle closes and still catch a nice intraday move based on what the hourly candle that I'm trading is doing, if that makes sense. So I'm really, I'm really only trying to, I'm not even trying to get the entire day correct. I'm just trying to get like the hour that I'm trading correct. So it's not really even like a true daily bias. It's more of like an hourly bias, to be honest. Hour or 4 hour candle, right? That's really all I'm trying to get right. Yeah, what kind of what does RTH look like at the moment? Not on the 4 hour, of course. Yeah, filling the opening range gap of today. Currently, we have rebalanced it if you're looking at it in terms of just the structure here. Looks like we've traded down below 50% of the opening range gap currently. So yeah, I'm kind of just in a wait and see mode for now, just because I am a little bit weary of, this 4 hour that could potentially be a roadblock for lower for now. So we got 15-minute candle closure in 2 minutes. Macro in 7. We got a nice 5-minute gap here as well. So I'm just going to kind of see how things hold, if they can respect. Obviously, I just don't want a situation where we get caught in the lower wick of this 4-hour candle, and then we just see this thing flip. What's up, Atonic? Jax is doing well. He's doing well. But otherwise, yeah, I could see how we respect this 5-minute bearish gap. And then if we get something out of this that confirms towards the top of the hour, could maybe see that move come in. When should we go back to the continuous chart? I don't know. I don't even look at the continuous chart, like I said, unless I'm looking at like a really high time frame, like the monthly or, you know, weekly chart, because then you got to see like way more past data. I don't trade off the continuous chart ever. I basically use the continuous chart if I'm ever going to be back testing, and that's about it. Short the 932 after a 1-minute change in the state, huh? 932, huh? You just couldn't wait to get in. 932. All right here. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, I wonder, like, if I were to, like, just look at the hourly here. This is obviously 9 a.m. What would be a stop on this? You entered at the hourly gap, stop above the candle. It's actually not bad. 20-ish points for a stop. That's pretty good, actually. Pretty good for entering off of an hourly time frame. I should say. Another drive lower here. Looking like ES might beat NQ to these Asia lows. ES 673 is Asia low. Uh, 15-minute candle just closed. So in a new 15 now. I'm just going to keep watching on this 5-minute for now. What's up, Jacob? Thoughts on Charlie Kirk? We've talked about it already, Javi. Obviously, really sad situation all across the board. A lot of different varying opinions on what happened. I do feel like we are being lied to about it. And I do think there was foul play involved. That's just me personally. Obviously, there's foul play either way, but yeah, I don't know. I'm basically at a phase in my life where I just don't trust anything that the government or mainstream media tells us. My default setting is you're lying. So I don't know. There's probably a lot of information we'll probably never get, unfortunately. It'll just be, you know, everybody with their theories and anecdotes. But yeah, pretty sad. Going to the Charlie Kirk Memorial at the Cardinals Stadium. Nice. Well, yeah, it's weird that Tyler Kitty did he not say the other day, or was that yesterday, that he came out like he pled not guilty, I think. I don't know. There's stuff, bro. It's crazy. Like that guy that the original like old guy that they captured during like or right after it happened. He was also tied to like the Boston bombing marathon, and then 9/11 as well. So like he's been utilized in like all these different events. Just like a big distraction, right? So yeah, man, it's crazy. Don't become left now, Tyler. I don't think you got to worry about that. We are going to lock in with the blue light glasses, though, chat. I did see. I don't know if you guys saw. I haven't watched like the whole. I know Candace Owens is going off right now. I did not watch her recent podcast. I saw clips or whatever on Twitter. I also saw clips from Nick Fuentes and obviously other people talking about what's going on. And I know Candace said allegedly that Benjamin Netanyahu offered Charlie Kirk $150 million and Turning Point USA $150 million to basically defend Israel even harder and, defend what's going on in Gaza. And then he denied the trip to Israel. Obviously, he turned down the money as well. Obviously, I don't know if you guys saw the Patrick Bet-David podcast where he said that what Israel is doing is 100%. Like, they're basically trying to ethnically cleanse Gaza. And they took down the video. YouTube took down the video. Wild shit, boys. What's up, Tyler? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Javi, I just saw the clips. I haven't watched the whole thing. Yeah, I don't think it's right versus left either, Michael. It seems like that's a big psyop at this point. Oh! Asia Low taking on ES so far. I think NQ is going to rip here. We got macro just beginning. Nothing like accelerating through the liquidity, boys and girls. There she was. There she blows. Bust down, Tatiana. Come on. Our hourly gap in discount is set 472. Hourly close in 8 minutes. Oh, man. Bust down, Tatiana. Yeah, honestly, if you are in pre-market at all and just use this hourly gap, I mean, that could have been a snipe, dude. Snipe off this hourly with a tight stop too. Not very often you get an hourly fair value gap entry and you can still get away with like a 20-point stop. Nosedive here. Peace out, Muhammad. Yeah, first presented fair value gap obviously worked out in today's instance as well. Decided after last week getting caught in some chop on the 1 minute, especially early on in the session, that I'm staying off. Obviously I was waiting for the 4-hour candle closure as well, given that we were in this 4-hour gap. So we got hourly close in 6 minutes. But yeah, I just wasn't interested coming into this week early in opening range to be on the 1 minute chart personally. See if we get this continuation there though. I think we should. But ES did take out this Asia low already. Just a heads up. We still got lower to go, in my opinion, for, you know, an actual rebalance of this range, however. To me, we're still in a relative premium. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, if you were already in this position up here, or I guess anywhere after the open, probably, I'm assuming most of you guys are either out, partialed, but probably doesn't make sense to keep risk on the table anymore at this point. Let it ride if you're holding any runners. That boy choice champions. Tyler, if Israel offered you $150 million to talk good about them, would you take it? You know, it's easy to say. It's easy to say no if you want to be like, you know, morally just. In the moment, I mean, I don't know. No one's ever offered me $150 million before. I don't know how I would respond in that moment. I gotta give hats off to Charlie. Here's what I will say. Obviously, I mean, I don't know what his net worth was prior to the whatever. Obviously, he's probably pretty well off, but you got to give hats off to the guy. That's not a, you know, kind of the cliche saying that everybody's soul is for sale. It just depends on what the price is. And yeah, I would say it was pretty clear that he was not willing to sacrifice his integrity for some money. So, well, not some money, quite a bit of money. But I would like to think that if I was in his situation, you know, I'm proud of his decision, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I would like to think that I would have the moral capacity to do the same. But I can't say I've never been in that position. That's just the honest answer, chat. The thing is too, is Turning Point USA is like so big that it's gonna, like, it wasn't gonna stop growing. If anything, it was going to just take off. All right, choice champions, bro. What on God's green earth, choice champions, makes you think that that's the right thing to do? I already don't like you most days. Bro, I don't know. I'm gonna have to switch up the vibe. How do I keep getting these people in my chat, bro? Anyway, enjoy timeout, choice champions. I did not give you the choice. We'll see you in 24 hours. Well, that's the thing. That's the other thing, yeah. He goes, I already banked. And then he's like, what's the direction? 80 times. Tyler, the other Tyler Jacobs, are you in the chat? All right. I'm giving you mod status. You know what to do. I got it, boys. I got it. Everybody holster your weapons. You lost 2 trades so far. Well, 3rd time's a charm. Basically stalling at this point to get us to the 10 a.m. close. I'm going to be looking for... I don't know why any of this shit is not loading right now. There we go. I'm going to be looking for, most likely, a 10 a.m. power of 3 continuation. Just because I think we have a little bit lower we could go here. Let me check ES. Yeah. I personally think we could go lower. But I could be convinced otherwise, depending on what happens here in the early part of this hour. I'm liking how lower looks. Very strong hourly close. Inversed on the 4 hour as well. So let's see if we get some continuation here. Going into silver bullet. Here's a Jew saying remove Gaza from map. Like, bro. How am I the one that gets in trouble for being, like, anti-Semitic? I'm just going to block that person. You know what I mean, bro? Crazy. Good news for the Indians, though. Listen, I would, you know what's crazy? You can't even, like, say anything bad, technically, about Israel anymore, politically. Otherwise, like, did you guys see they passed that bill that you might, like, you'll get fined and go to jail if you speak out against Israel? Did you guys see that shit? And they buried the Epstein files the same day. And then you got some Zionists coming in here saying erase Gaza from the map. Like, I might have to trade behind a paywall just to keep those fuckers out of here, to be honest. Anyway. I don't deny that, Reaper. I agree that we're an occupied country. Alex says we are a trading community, no politics. I don't know. This channel discusses politics from time to time. You can go watch someone else though if you don't like it. So funny when people say stuff like that as if politics don't impact trading at all. I mean, literally, as ICT traders, we're trying to spot the manipulation and trade and use it to our advantage. Wouldn't that transfer also to real life? Aren't you trying to find the manipulation in the world so you don't get got? You know what I'm saying? Or no? We ain't talking about politics. Newsflash, chat. There's more important things in the world than your funded account. Sorry you feel that way, ETN. You complain about it every time, so I don't know why you still watch me. Like, go watch someone else. It's really not that complicated. Here, let me help you out. Let me help you out with this. Right now, you've got Desi's live right now. You got Cammy's not live right now. You got Tradeify TV live right now. I don't know if you got Lumi live right now. Damn Good Trading live right now. You got Daniel Inskeep live right now. I don't know if Tanya's live right now or not. My Fun of Futures TV's live right now. You got a lot of people live right now. Like, if you don't like what I talk about, go fuck off. Pretty simple. ETN, you've complained about it. Don't act like I'm out of pocket making shit up.
Stop it. Get some help.
Me, he goes, didn't know you were the one. He goes, didn't know you were so butthurt. Look how butthurt he gets when I call him out for his stupidity. Oh, now he remembers things. Now he remembers things. Interesting. Funny how that flipped, huh, chat? Oh. Fun stuff, chat. Fun stuff. All right, well, we're just waiting here. I am still leaning towards lower. Gonna be patient though. We could retrace back into this range a little bit, dig into that 4-hour inversion. Potentially, right? So 4-hour inversion here. And also 15-minute Bearish fair value gap up here as well. So if we just go off of, I guess just this last leg down, right? Yeah, premium of this leg above this candle high in that 15-minute gap as well. So I'm just being patient right now. I do like lower still. Or I mean, in order for us to be bullish, we would have to flip all this. In order for me to be bullish, I would want to see price flip all this. So until that happens, I'm gonna stay with shorts probably, just because I think we have lower that we can go. But kind of expecting the 10 a.m. power of 3. ETN goes, Tyler was so mad about me just saying politics wasn't needed. Well, that's correct, ETN, because this is my channel and I can talk about whatever I would like. And if you don't like it, you don't need to watch. Pretty simple concept. Completely, hang on, guys, check this out. He goes, completely gets mad when I've said it 2 times in his stream. Brother, I thought before you said you've never mentioned it. Now you've said it. Now you've admitted to saying it 1 other time. What's going on here? Why does the story keep changing? Yeah. Oh. All right, ETN. How about this? ETN. Hang on. ETN. Hang on. Nah, I don't have anything that makes sense. All right, ETN first. Just for the culture, ETN.
Shut up, bitch!
All right, now, ETN, you and I, we're going to make up. All right? Let's make up. No more of this. No more of that, okay? What do you say we bury the hatchet, ETN, before it's too late, right? Where's the heart emojis at? I was trying to give you some hearts, man. I don't see these YouTube heart emojis are not. Where are they? Aw. All right, this will have to do. ETN, what do you say, ETN? Come on, ETN. I'm extending the olive branch. What do you think? Let me know. But let's not get too distracted here. Hourly is flipping bearish right now. All right, me and ETN are back. See how easy that was, chat? Love is in the air. I will make sure you sleep on a warm pillow tonight, though. Dude, that's actually offensive. Generational makeup. Let's see here. Still waiting on this. Interested in joining these potential shorts, though. Gonna be looking for something like this. All right, guys. I actually just got picked up on this short. Gonna see if we can get this continuation flush here. Idea here is power of 3 on this hourly. I want to see this hourly. We flip bearish. Hourly just below the opening price. See if we can get this to stay heavy. Being that we're still in a premium. Just went with 1 micro, risking $400, 20 points. Those off. Let's see. Immediately coming back up, jeez. If not, I'll wait for that 15-minute gap to be traded into. Up here. The reason I didn't wait for the 15-minute tap, Vincent, was just because on the hourly, we already created the upper wick, and then we were flipping bearish. Holding this bearish fair value gap here. So that was the reason I didn't wait for that. But that will be obviously what I'm waiting for now if this gets stopped up. We did have bullish SMT here that we took out with this drive lower as well. At that moment, like before this drive, we had bullish SMT with NQ, and then we took it out with this. So the whole premise of this idea was this hourly candle staying red. Still in. $20-point stop. ES is tapping into a 15-minute gap up here currently. But if we get this bigger drive higher, I'm going to be out. Doesn't look good. Probably getting stopped out here. soon as we enter like some sick joke, yeah. Macro did end though right here. It's not like super surprising. Yeah, stopped out on that. No continuation. I'm gonna wait for that 15-minute gap now. Still not flipping bullish though. Like I said, I would need to see all this. All of this would have to fail for me to flip for higher. Minus 420. Ha! Minus 420, chat. What are the odds? What are the odds? I'm just gonna delete this inversion gap just to keep things clean. Well, that bites, huh? Shoot. Watch it just like run this high out and then sell. That would be some shit, huh? I did go short, yeah. Bro, come on, man. Please don't tell me that you just ran me out just to sell off afterward. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Get up here, please. No trades yesterday, PS. No. Yeah, I gave Alex a timeout. Like, there's names in the chat that, like, the only time I ever see them is when they're being a douchebag. So I'll just be a dictator and put people in timeout. Not in the mood. Not in the mood today, chat. Not in the mood. What's up, Blue 60? Don't know who you are based on your YouTube name, but what's good? What is my Wii rate? Well, it depends. Are we playing Mario Kart? Are we playing Wii Golf? Wii Baseball. Dude, Wii Baseball doesn't get better than that. What else was a good Nintendo Wii game? Oh, win rate. Why don't you say so? I'm still looking for my first ever win. All you guys in the chat are always talking about how good it feels to hit take profit, and I'm still trying to chase that feeling. I don't know what that feels like yet. I heard it feels amazing. Is that true? Oh, dude, nothing better than being in last place, getting that blue turtle shell, and then just coming all the way back, stealing the dub. Untitled, I think you asked me this yesterday. He said, "Yo, Tyler, I want to switch from Forex to futures. Any tips / good videos I should watch before?" Somebody asked me that. Maybe that wasn't you, Untitled. Any good tips and videos? I mean, dude, just, Google is a really powerful thing. And I'm pretty sure if you were to Google, I don't know, I've never watched one, but I'm almost certain that if you were to look up Futures 101 or Futures Basics, you're probably going to find some information. There's no such thing as a lack. Write this down, chat. Write this down. There's no such thing as a lack of resources, chat. Only a lack of resourcefulness. There isn't a lack of answers in the world, just a lack of people willing to find them. Jot that down. Jot that down. Yo, Tyler, how do you stop yourself from overtrading and not tilting when you lose? Well, I don't always accomplish that, Dojo game, sorry. But what I will say is you just got to ask yourself, are you actually taking, when you're overtrading, are you actually taking trades that make sense, or are you just taking trades because you're red and you don't like being red? You know, there's a big difference. To me, that's actually tilting, right? Like, but if you're actually, okay, you lose a trade, you don't just immediately jump back in. You don't immediately just flip and go the other direction because you got stopped out. You take your time, be patient, and understand, okay, if you take a trade, here's the bottom line, chat. When you take a trade, right? For example, I took it off of this 1 minute came up, tapped this on the hourly. We put that upper wick in. We flipped. I got my entry. I wanted to be entered near the opening price, so I used this 1 minute order block that we traded into. This is an order block because it traded into an imbalance. It traded into a fair value gap, and then we shifted lower. So this is an order block. It is now going to be acting as a 1 minute breaker because it flipped, right? And we could drive deeper into this range here. So I'm patient. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for another setup to line up. I'm not just flipping my bias because the higher time frame, we've already invalidated a higher time frame PD array that should have held if we were going to be bullish, in my opinion. Right? Obviously, the hourly kind of sponsored this move lower already, and so I'm waiting. Right? I could change my bias, but not until all of this invalidates. Like, this has to fail for me. Otherwise, I'm trading against it. So, yeah, it just comes down to, like, are you taking, when you go on tilt, do you take good trades, or do you just take, like, emotional, like, you're caught in chop, so you just fucking reverse your position 20 times? I say that from experience because we've all done that too. We've all had those moments where we just get fucking pissed, and we're not ourselves. We're not actually taking trades. We're just literally reverse position, like you hit the reverse position button 30 times, and then your account's gone. Like, that to me is like pure tilting, obviously, right? Pure emotional trading, whatever. Waiting for actual, like, good setups to represent and then re-engage with the market with good risk, to me, is not tilting or over trading. But we all know when we're taking good trades and when we're not. We don't need someone to tell us these things, right? Man, this is crazy. I'm gonna be a little salty if it just manipulated above this to stop me out, and now we're gonna see this sell off. Yeah, I've already attempted one short Oris. I'm down 420. I attempted one short here. Got stopped. Looking to re-engage with possible shorts here. 10:30 incoming in 2 minutes. I mean, if it just, of course, get caught. Of course, getting caught in these wicks. I say that like I'm complaining. I am complaining a little bit, but obviously it was outside the macro. So I can't really be too mad. I'm torn right now whether I try this here again or not. I don't know. $10.30 incoming. So if the new hour comes in and we basically just chopping here. Back at the open. How come macros are more volatile? I mean, the way that I was taught about it, I mean, I don't know if this would be the ICT answer or not, but the way that I was taught about it when I learned like supply and demand and quote unquote smart money concepts is that is when orders are expiring, you know, in the book around the tops of hours, 4 hours, ends of days, whatever. So you see liquidity entering and exiting the market around the tops of hours. So you'll see price create those deliveries in those windows. I think same can be said about like 30-minute candles and 15-minute candles as well, but it's not as significant. Yeah, no, I actually learned I learned that, you know, that philosophy, I guess, or that way of thinking about it before I even knew about macros. I always just treated the tops of hours as like potential high volume or potential reversals. I always treated them that way, but then so obviously when ICT talked about macros for the first time, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. You love when I lose? Yeah, a lot of people do, I think. That's not very nice though. HDJNSJBD. I mean, dude, this guy actually, this is how this guy created his YouTube username. He just punched the keyboard a bunch of times. That's how you know it's a burner account. Like yesterday, your job is not risk on or 50% probability trade. Your job is 90% probability. Yeah, yesterday I didn't take a single trade. Today I've taken one so far, looking for continuation lower, and well, as soon as the macro ended, this is what we got. So I do still want to join this. Like I still think lower is the move here, which I've been saying. But I'm kind of in this wait for displacement mode and not get caught, you know, in another manipulation or something if we do get this deeper drive in the last 30 minutes of this hour. So I'm trying to stay patient. A little bit of FOMO at the moment, but I'm just waiting. Place one trade a week. I was trying to cycle them before copying. Wait, one trade a week? How often do you place trade? I mean, yeah, I mean, I place at least one trade a week. I didn't know that was a thing though. How often do you? I got an account revoked. They said due to inactivity. A funded account? Let me know, Chelsea. I wonder if that would apply to like instant funding as well, or if that's just a funded account rule. Yeah, I just found out you have to place one trade a week to keep the accounts active. Did they reinstate your account? That's the first I've ever heard that. I didn't even know that was a rule. Nope, they just revoked it. Jeez. That's fucked up. Chelsea, I'm gonna get you a code, I think, for a lightning funded. If I can. I gotta wait. The guy's on vacation till, what is today, Tuesday? He's on vacation until tomorrow. If that's true, Chelsea, I don't know if you can prove that or any. She could just be making this up, chat. She could just be making this up. If that's true though, Chelsea, and you can prove it to me, I'm gonna get you a lightning funded account code. That's stupid. I was unaware of that rule. I mean, it's good to know. I appreciate you sharing it if that's actually a real thing, so people know. I guess I've never gone a week without taking a trade. But yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, Chelsea, shoot me a message on, I don't know, something. Instagram or Twitter. Show me the email. I kind of want to see that for myself, and then I'll see if I can get you a code tomorrow. Trying to be a man of the people, chat. Tradeify will supposedly contact you first. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, Magusta. I'm like, to me, that just sounds like they're just gonna revoke it because you didn't take a trade in a week's time without any warning or notice. That doesn't make any sense to me. And I would not be in. I mean, I just think that's silly. And if that is a rule, that's fine, but you gotta make that known. Like, that's gotta be, you know what I mean? That's gotta be front and center, I would say. You can't just be sneaking up on people with that. That seems pretty fucking shady, to be honest. That's just my honest opinion. I'm affiliated. I'm an exclusive affiliate with Tradeify. So if I'm saying it, I'm just giving you guys my honest take. But we don't know all this. We don't know all the details yet. We don't know all the details yet. It's her word versus his. We know how these women are, chat. Hey. As soon as their ex-boyfriend gets famous, oh, he assaulted me. I'm just kidding, Chelsea. Don't be offended. James, I think you should start me writing, actually. Look at this sell-off, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Reaper, I'm familiar with inactivity rules, but I was completely unfamiliar if that actually is a 1 week inactivity rule without a warning. Without a warning, you got to give a warning. And if somebody really didn't know about the rule, then I just don't think their account should be revoked. I think they should like give them a warning, say, hey, just so you know. You know what I mean? That's what I think. And that's fine. If not, then it's just people gotta. I just don't think you should. Somebody shouldn't lose an account over it like that. That's just my humble opinion. Up or down, Tyler? I've been saying down. I took one short, got stopped out here. And yeah, I don't know. I'm torn. Like, I'm torn on like entering and waiting. Right now, we're at 1040. Like my mind says wait, but my intuition's telling me to play it. Your mouth says no, but your body says yes. That's what's going on right now, chat. But my body is telling me yeah. Toilet. But my body is telling me yeah. Oh, I'm going to listen to my intuition here, chat. It's roughly the same entry that I had before. Stops going above this recent high. I'm just watching these 15-minute candlesticks up here, and boy, do they look weak. I don't know. Let's see if it pays off for me. I still like lower, though. I still like lower. So I'm in short again. Giving this another attempt here. What's up, Aaron? All right, I haven't been keeping up with what James Landon has been saying, but it looks like he's being a total cunt. So James, buddy old pal, did somebody already block you? Oh, there you go. James, you pussy ass bitch. I'm gonna put you in timeout so you learn your lesson. We'll see you in 24 hours, James. All right. You come back when you've come back when you've learned some manners. All right. I would say it's not personal, but that would be a lie. And I'm not a liar. I am not a liar.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, chat. All right, we'll see if we get this continuation here. If I show you guys the 15, see if I can maybe show you guys the 15 side by side here. I'm going to change this interval. Bada bing, bada boom. That's not right. What the? There we go. Oh, showing the position. So my entry here again is really more so based off of these rejections, and it just aligns with my overall thought process already. Oops. And looking for this hourly discounted fair value gap. You know, even if you were to just go to equilibrium of this leg, 482. Could do that as well. Let's see. New 15-minute just opened up. We got macro in like 5 minutes. See if we get this continuation lower and then maybe get that acceleration in the macro towards target. But you got your 15 here. You got your hourly candles up here. We'll see. Obviously, when this hourly closes, in all likelihood, we will have an hourly gap here. I'll be mindful of that, but... I don't know what it is about Tuesdays, bro. I told you guys this last week. I don't know why Tuesdays are such a bother for me. But my body is telling me yeah. All right, what's going on in the chat here? David must be Alex. Alex was the countdown guy. Now David's doing it. So it's probably Alex on a burner account. No, we're not gonna ban everybody, boys. Macro begins in a minute here. Rest in peace, Charlie. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk is right, yeah. Now we got another James. Oh, James made another burner account. James thinks that I'm like above just banning him on repeat. Oh, you guys can't see that. Damn. James, I got time. It's all good. Oops. Oh, I don't even have a stop loss on here, do I? Oops. Watch it go straight to it as soon as I put it on my chart. Thanks for the reminder, big boy. I didn't even notice I didn't put one on. See if we get this push in the macro. Would like to see us trade lower, obviously, and then get below the hourly low before the hourly candle closes. Because once this hourly closes and we get this hourly fair value gap left, I'm gonna be weary of that, right? So I'd be prone to maybe close out and just wait. Chelsea, you don't need to send it in the actual Discord. Just send it to me personally. If you can. Time for your 13th coffee? Oh, I'm so excited for my second one. Yes, Dynamite. This hourly is just not moving. Not looking good. But I'm going to hold it. Stop loss never hurt anybody. Yeah, I like lower too. It's just stalling. In all likelihood. New hour. All right, Chelsea. Let's see. I'm assuming you're Destroyer 6. Okay. Yeah, I will, Chelsea, I will get you a code tomorrow. I'll get you a code, Chelsea. That sucks, though. I didn't know that was a rule. It's good to know, though. It's good to know for everybody watching. The rule is she had an account revoked for not placing a trade within a week. So I guess it's a rule that you got to have one trade per week. Otherwise, you get it. The account will be revoked for inactivity. I was unaware of that. I've never had that where I haven't taken a trade on it in a week, but just so you guys know. But yeah, I didn't know that. So I'll try to get you a code tomorrow, Chelsea, for a lightning funded. What happens if you go on vacation? I mean, I'd imagine if you shot them over an email ahead of time that they would honor it. That's usually how it works. But yeah, I mean, a week inactivity rule, that's pretty... I don't know. Next time I talk to Brett, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna ask him if we can change that, because that's I don't even like that. It should be, in my opinion, it should at least be a month. We'll see. I play Brett Simba this upcoming week in fantasy football. Maybe I'll make a deal with him and be like, bro, you need to change that inactivity rule. You need to pad that a little bit if I beat you. What do you guys think? All right, can we redeem ourselves here, chat? Can we redeem ourselves? Nenye, code Tyler, 30% off right now. Hourly is going to close here in 2 minutes. This hourly gap is going to get left. And I don't love that. I really don't love that. Yeah, if we inverse here, I probably will just cut this. Do I accept clients from Nigeria? I don't have clients. I don't know what. Did not inverse yet. I'm watching the 1 minute chart over here. Did not inverse. Holding the gap for now. Still in this. Hourly is about to close here in 10 seconds. New hour. Watching ES2. As soon as we trade through the recent lows, I'll be break even. Just to be safe. Picking up some speed to the downside here finally. All right, there we go. I'm going to go break even there. Oops. Break even there. A couple ticks in profit. Taking out the hourly low. So basically I'm going break even because if we take out this hourly low and don't see follow through, I think this hourly gap is high probability to be traded back to. And I just obviously don't want to get stopped out. Liquidity pool on ES 663. We're about to take it out here. Which is a unmitigated 4-hour gap as well. Looks good though. Finally some strong bearish momentum coming in here on the 4-hour, flipping red and on the hour. Nothing like making you second guess your whole life though. $663 ES. Hanging on to it. Hanging on to it by a thread. Don't you think it wants to fill the GIP until 320? Fill the GIP? Yeah, I'd like it to fill the gap. Go ahead, fill the gap. My TP is set at the hourly gap that's in a discount of the range. 472. Looks good. Were you questioning your sexuality too? Yes, bro. I was questioning my life so hard. I was like, dude, maybe Israel is our greatest ally, actually. I'm on the December contracts, Aaron. You don't have an hourly fair value gap. What do you mean? What you mean, Willis? What you talking about? 1 hour chart. Bullish fair value gap. This was left yesterday as a breakaway. What's up, Slade? Good to see you, man. Not nice trade yet. We got to see if we can get this continuation here. If this is just a break even, then... Come on, NQ. Just give us some clean delivery, would you? Just knife all the way to that hourly gap, please. Thank you. What's up, Sneer? I'm doing well, man. How are you? You're all good, Sneer. For those of you guys that don't know, Sneer shot me a message on Discord over the weekend, and we also buried the hatchet. Man, ES leaving that 663. Perfect equal lows. I just don't want to... The reason I'm staying break even, though, is just because I don't want... We've taken out the previous hourly low. We have an unmitigated hourly fair value gap that was left after the close of the last candle. I just don't want to risk it, and then I put my risk on, and then it trades up into here, and I'll be taking a loss then. So I'm going to just... If it gets break even, it gets break even, and then see if we get confirmation coming out of this hourly. For those of you guys wondering. Will I be moving to Project X? Probably not. Probably not. We'll see, though. Never say never. Yes, Reaper. Well, 11:08. Getting to the end of the macro here. Be so sexy if this 5-minute candle... You got to talk nice to the market sometimes. It'd be so sexy if this 5-minute candle wicked and flipped red. Black in my case. I don't usually ask for BBCs, but I might make an exception. I guess we can see if this curse is still a thing.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me?
If we can stop break even on this, that's the Hawk to a go curse, by the way. One of these times, though, it's got to work. ES did not took out the PM session low, right? Is that the PM session low from yesterday? What time is that? 2 p.m.? Yeah. No, it didn't. It left perfect equal lows. Perfect equal lows at the PM session low from yesterday. 663 and a quarter. And now we're waking all the way back up. So it is like fighting this delivery. Like, we know it's going here, NASDAQ. You're not fucking fooling any of us. We know you're going here. But maybe he wants to go to this hourly gap first, so. Not fucking fooling me. What is BBC? Big black candle. Big black candle to the downside. I don't know. Break even stop. Son of a gun. Like I said, I understand that it could still hold this and still play out, but it's like, man, this hourly gap. We took out previous hourly low. I just don't know. To me, it's a little bit lower probability now. And I would hate to get ran out here just for it to play up here. So I felt like that was the responsible decision. We'll see how it plays out from here. Stopped out break even on that. That's tough. That sucks. That sucks. Bulls. It's really going to suck. I'm not going to lie, though, chat. If this does hold here and just tanks, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt my feelings. I'm not going to lie. That is the God's honest truth. I will be quite upset about it. But what am I supposed to do? What's up, buddy? You want to say hi? Oh. You want to say hi? Come on. Come up. Oh. Oh, hit me right in the nuts. Dude. I asked him if he wants to say hi, and he comes and kicks me right in the nuts. What a dick. Now NQ's going to kick me in the nuts. Please don't. The Hawk Tua curse strikes again. Why wouldn't it tank? I mean, I'm still bearish, but it could come back for this hourly gap. That's really it. Hourly gap, 15-minute gap. I mean, maybe we don't see it. Maybe it does tank here. I don't know. But I don't have a crystal ball, man. Just trying to be responsible. Definitely holding the 5-minute. You can never underestimate the ability to re-enter a position either. Don't forget you can do that, chat. No one's stopping you. No one's stopping me either. Let's see though. Half 2 mammoth over trade final boss as I've taken 2 trades. Half 2 mammoth retard final boss. This is path 2 mammoth on a regular basis.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Shut up, bitch!
Half 2 mammoth. Say something again so I can put you in timeout. Do it. I'm begging you. Let me power trip here. Let me power trip. Let me put you in timeout. Yeah, Tyler, you can do it. Oscar, I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. But I do appreciate the enthusiasm. You know what's crazy? I thought these gifts, I just changed these last night. Like, are these gifts moving on your guys' end? Like this one? That's supposed to be the wolf clapping one, and it looks like it's static, which will be super annoying. I'll have to change those. It doesn't move. Damn. That sucks. No, I just got these. Man, that sucks. Oh, thanks, Valpo. Iced out Keanu Reeves. That's because it is iced out Keanu Reeves. That's because it is. It's iced out Keanu Reeves. Ah, he might be selling here. W eyesight. W eyesight. Just not in love with these like This price action's tough on the... This 1 minute's a little tough. It's not convincing me to want to replay it. Which is fine. Which is fine. I just know we got to go here soon. What is it? 11:20? And like I'm pretty confident in this move coming in at some point. Would like to catch it on stream for the street cred, just for the culture, for the love of the game, but if it ain't there, it ain't there, dude. Shoot. If it ain't there, it ain't there. I'll give this a little bit more, but I'll say I'll give it to like maybe 11:30-ish. See what we do in the next 10 minutes. Potentially, but otherwise might just call it for the AM session and then wait for this to set up. I guess we'll see how this 5 minute goes. Honestly, if we get the 5 minute inversion here, I mean, this is probably a no-brainer. You could probably almost scalp this from here to here if you wanted to. I'll probably call it a morning after that. But I'll be waiting for this to set up. If you guys want, hop in the Discord. Free Discord. And I'll keep you guys updated in there and on X for how this plays out. You guys kind of already know what I'm looking for. I was looking for shorts all morning here. We just opening range, similar to yesterday, right? Yesterday's opening range, we got the move, right? And then 10 a.m. comes around, and what do? 2 days back to back. 10 a.m. is shit. First 30 minutes of opening bell, we get a nice move. I took 2 attempts short here, 1 loss, minus 20 points, and 1 break even here after this. So I'm a little bit red on the day. What am I down? 416 currently. So I just did one mini 20-point stop. Currently down on the day a little bit. But just so fitting, 30 minutes, we get the push, and then we just go sideways here. There's Path 2 Mammoth. All right. He said he was joking. Took you a while, Pat. Where the hell have you been, Path 2 Mammoth? Oh, there he is. Listen to that little voice telling you to get back into the trade. Oh, I see. He's trying to be a bad influence on me. Oh my God, I'm going to do it. Will you stream F? Oh yeah. By the way, boys and girls. Well, 2 things. 1, if you want to roll over your contracts to December, if you haven't already, now's good because we got equal volume. But tomorrow, I'm not planning on streaming in the morning, but I will stream in the afternoon, as usual for FOMC. So probably gonna go live like right at 2 o'clock. Not anticipating trading really until 2:30 after 2:30 when, after the press conference begins. So that'll be my plan for tomorrow, boys and girls. So I'll be live starting tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Just a heads up. You see El Grande in a bunch of streams. Stream whore. He's probably well, listen, he's just active in all the chats. There's probably a lot of people that are watching on multiple streams. El Grande just likes to show love. El Grande likes to come in the chat and make sure his presence is felt and known. And I can appreciate that. El Grande. By the way, have you used EA? Never. No. Never. If I'm a firm believer that if everybody could use an EA and make money trading, everybody would be wealthy AF. I don't recommend EAs. I would not promote one. I would not recommend you guys use one. If a trading EA, a trading bot worked, you wouldn't even, if they worked, they wouldn't even want to sell it to you. They wouldn't even want to sell it to you, trust me. It's a way to sell you something and make money. That's what it is. 100%. Don't fall for it. Bro, this is wicked, bro. I can't. That's so disappointing. Look at these wicks, bro. It's like, I know this move's going to come in at the most unorthodox time, probably. What about coded by myself? Probably even worse, Alazar. Oh no, Alazar coded it. That means it's gonna... Like, bro, come on. Who you... Alazar. Who do you think you're fooling here? Chat, let me know. Do you guys think Alazar's coded EA in the chat will make you rich? You don't need to worry about anything else with trading. Just buy his EA. He's cracked the code. That's clearly why he's in a YouTube live chat talking about it. I mean, fuck, man. Like, use the EA, dog. Use the EA. If it works for you, I'm happy, man. I'm glad you've coded an EA that works for you. But no, I'm anti-EA. I'm anti-bots. I'm anti-bullshit. So sorry if this seems a little bit rude. But fuck that shit. I'm just trying to be clear here. Coded by myself? LOL. Gosh. No offense, Alazar. Well. I mean, kind of. It's not you, it's me. What else are you anti? Want to talk about it? Dude. Well, you know what they say. I'm going to butcher this. Well, maybe not. The thing is, okay? You don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you tolerate. If you tolerate bullshit, you're going to get more bullshit. And that's just fucking true of a lot of things. You don't get what you want, you get what you tolerate. So, yeah. You think all the people you look up to are not anti a lot of shit? Because they are. You have to be. You fucking have to be. In a world like this, every time you open your phone screen, you're just being blasted. Blasted with stuff. Over and over and over and over and over. Relentlessly, endlessly, perpetually. If you ain't anti-shit, your life's probably shit. Let's just be honest. You don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you tolerate. Fucking write it down. Put it on your fucking bathroom mirror right now. Live, laugh, love. Right next to it, that quote. You got it? I thought I cooked there, chat. I think I cooked there. I think I cooked there. Congrats, Gundeep. Alazar, oh, even worse. Alazar goes, come on, bro. I've seen videos TradeLocker offers to backtest and watch out. Bro. TradeLocker's the new MetaTrader. There's a reason MetaTrader's banned in the United States. Shit's a scam. That's why TGR uses it. You're not, I mean, what a joke. What a fucking joke. Alizar, you are the product of people like TJR. You are the method. You legitimately are the method. And the sooner you realize that, the better you're gonna be. Don't take it as a hurtful insult. That's not what this is. It's just the fucking truth. Just the reality. How can he scam if he places live trades on screen? I could tell you exactly how. Taken in. You see, the thing is, taken in. First of all, the account is a marketing account. What is a marketing account? It is a demo account that when you look at it, if you were to screenshot it, show you it, it will say live. So it'll look real. But with the partnerships with the CFD offshore brokers, you just say, hey guys, yeah, how about you put $1 million in there for me? Maybe 2 million. Yeah, let's make it 2 million actually. And every single thing can be faked. It's open source. It's all manipulated in the, like, they can do whatever they want. They can put fake trade because it's demo. They can put fake trades in there, fake withdrawals, everything. Everything. Like, bro. Here's what here's TJR's biggest dilemma. His biggest dilemma is he has to figure out, okay, I can't just win every day because then it'll look too suspicious and people will catch on. Like, bro, he probably strategically has to decide what days he loses and wins. What days he wants to tell the broker to add profits and losses. Crazy. I'm telling you, bro, the trading live in front of people, it does not matter. It really doesn't matter. That shit can all be faked. No. %, 100%. Maybe not now. Now he has money, so I'm sure he's used his money that he's created from mentorships, discords, etc. I'm sure he's used that money in the markets to some degree. Crypto, stocks, right? Investments. But with Charlie Kirk as my witness, he 100% faked it until he made it by selling courses, mentorships, and lying to 15-year-old children about his profitability in the markets via fake marketing accounts. 1,000%. No doubt in my mind. And it sounds like, hey, it is what it is. My first trading mentor in the space did exactly that. That's how did exactly that, 100%. I believed every word out of that guy's mouth. I'm just saying. I mean, you guys can make your own opinions, but I think some newer traders underestimate how fucking scummy the trading space can get. These people do not care about you. These people are not your friends. You just think they're funny. I'm not from Miami, no. Not from Miami. Fuck no, not from Miami. I feel like this thing is just gonna die here. Gonna knife right to that target. I'm going to give it one final stab, chat. I know I'm selling the current low. That's why I took risk off a little bit. I went from 2 to 1 contracts. One final stab. Gonna go 23-point stop on this. Back at the hourly open. 1.8 R to the hourly gap. If it works out, I'm going to be a genius. If it doesn't work out, I'm going to have autism. Thanks, David. But I won't lie though, this delivery today has been less than ideal. A little frustrating. 663 ES incoming here, hopefully. You are determined for sure, bro. I know this move in my loins. I'm confident in this delivery to this move, to this hourly gap at some point. I'm trying to pick my trades here as wisely as I can. I'm teetering the line a little bit. Like I said, if it works out, I'm gonna be a genius. If not, I'm gonna, just because of where I'm entering relative to the range. If it doesn't work, it's gonna look like a god awful trade. But keep in mind, we're still in a relative premium. So that's what's fueling the confidence. Sweep higher first. In my opinion, this 5-minute gap should have failed if we were going to go to that hourly gap. First. So now I'm kind of leaning towards we go here first and then leave this for later. This is the low on ES I'm talking about on the hourly, 663 PM low from yesterday. And then obviously NQ here. Bro, ES is just holding this. Drop the floor out, would ya? Come on. NQ just traded to a new low. The lack of follow through is real. The lack of follow through is so real. Yeah, I want to give it a little bit of room here, but I'll say, oops. I don't know. If we take this low out and get another change in the state, I'll just probably cut it. To be safe. Like I said, I'm teetering the line of being like aggressive and sensible at the moment. But if I'm going to be aggressive with my entries, I got to be aggressive with when I cut it too, so it doesn't hurt me too much. Letting the trade play for now, though. Just doesn't look great. I can't believe ES is just holding it up. Mm-hmm. 11:41. This hour, 50-minute candle closes in 4 minutes. There we go. Starting to get some movement. There's the lows on ES. I'm not going to break even yet. Just giving this a little bit of a, some room to breathe here. Obviously, could see some reaction off this low. But I want to see follow through these lows here. Come on. Jiminy Christmas. Mentally though, my stop, I'm not going to just put it down. Mentally my stop is basically above here though. 523. My take profit is the hourly gap below equilibrium. I gotta pee. Coffee went right through me, chat. Yeah, I'm just gonna trail stop down to here. I don't want to go break even in case we want to retest this OB and then we hold it. So stop trail down 523. It's only a 7 point, or I'm sorry, 9 point stop loss now. But 42 points. That's the only unfortunate part about the way that this all kind of played out. It's like risk reward kind of got shot. What's up, Slivent? Oh, NASDAQ. This stupid little bitch. Man. Well, that don't look good, does it, chat? Fucking fat stop loss incoming, I'm thinking here. My God. Off the ES lows. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Yes, I'm up on the month. No, ETN, I just wasn't speaking. Still hanging on. It doesn't look good. I mean, in all likelihood, going to be a 9-point stop out here. But I've been wrong before. Back at entry. Obviously need this gap to completely get disrespected. Just painful trading in these conditions, to be honest. Attaboy, Tyson. Congrats on your 1 billion. Oh yeah, macro beginning soon. Literally left me in by the hair of my chinny chin, chat. I think literally, yeah, 1 tick. I put my stop 1 tick above this high. Generating more buy side, hopefully for later. That later could be now. Or it could be much later. We'll see. We do need to inverse this fair value gap for this trade to start looking much better. I would say another new low. At that point, I'd be happy with break even. It'll be time to call it a day after this trade, especially if it hits target for me. If anything, I'd be looking for longs in PM probably then. But I'll still be looking for shorts if this trade fails and goes higher as well. I mean, there's been no ambiguity really for me today. It's been straight looking for shorts the whole time. It's just been like ass delivery. Look at this. We're just getting chopped the fuck up. Oh, Lord, we can't get through the gap, man. Ah, no, dude. Gap is holding, chat. The gap is holding. Oh, no. Go. I'm just cutting it, bro. I'm out. Minus 1 point. Maybe 5 ticks. I'm out of that, man. This delivery is a dog shit. Delivery is dog poo-poo. 2 trades. I mean, I'm going to count that as a break even. That was minus 1 point. So 2 break evens, 1 L, all shorts today. Minus 482 currently. Risey, man. This is tough, man. I can't believe it. So, I mean, my target remains the same. I want this hourly gap. It's just a matter of when at this point. When are we going to get it? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. What do you guys think? I'll be live in the PM tomorrow for FMC, Sona, yeah. If you guys want, hop in the Discord or I guess follow me on X. I'll keep you guys updated if I do catch anything. Oh man, it's just not delivering right now. And I feel like I've been already pretty aggressive with trying to catch this move down, and at some point I just have to stop fighting it or it's going to hurt me. So I think, especially where we're at in the day, going into lunch hour here, I just gotta wait. You know, if the delivery happens, it happens. I mean, but at this point, it's just fighting me too much. It's fighting me too much, dude. So I gotta just step away and let this set something up, I think. Let it set up, but I'm going to try to catch this move if we can get it. I mean, obviously, I still on that hourly gap above price. ES did obviously deliver to that sell side level in those equal lows. So I guess in terms of, let's just go from yesterday's range to the high. So, I mean, we have rebalanced on ES. Every once in a while, you will see ES will rebalance to discount of a range, and then NQ will not. It's a little frustrating when that happens, but it does happen. You know, so we got obviously SMT with those lows currently, so it's getting to be a little trickier here. Oops. But yeah, boys and girls, I'll be back live tomorrow afternoon. Like I said, I'll keep you guys updated on any other trades that I might take later today. But almost lunch hour. I'm gonna just step away for a little bit. Probably grab some lunch, do some stuff, and then come back and see what PM session looks like. And I'll keep you guys updated, all right? But hey, enjoy your Tuesday, everybody. I am a little red so far on the day. Basically one full stop out and then 2 break evens. If you're red today, just be smart, be patient. Price action and delivery is a little bit trickier today. Obviously, FOMC tomorrow. If you have to walk away small red, I'm talking to myself just as much as you guys right now. If you have to walk away with a small red day, then you have to walk away with a small red day, right? But just be smart. Don't use all your ammo today. If it's not there, right? But appreciate you guys as always. Hit the like button before you go if you wouldn't mind. If you guys need to stock up on a Tradeify account or 2 or 5 or 10, you know what I mean? Use code Tyler. I think you might like the way it makes you feel. I think you might. But appreciate you guys as always. I'll see you guys, if nothing else, tomorrow back on stream. And I'll be talking to you guys, if necessary, in the Discord. So appreciate you guys. Peace and love, everybody. Enjoy your Tuesday.
Tyler Trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ chart's on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money, he's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler Trade's a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.